Well, I have a new project that I'm going to be working on over the next couple of weeks. What it is in this little area underneath the stairs. Um, Obviously, my workshop is in the basement, but in this area here, I want to build like a little desk, just to do small projects and just have a place to sit. And the reason why I wanted to share this project, I think it'll be interesting and also maybe useful to someone else, because the way that I'm going to do this, first of all, it's going to be free or cost next to nothing, and second of all, it's going to just be like an assemblage. So you can right now probably go on like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and get a free desk. That would be probably a nice desk, but it's going to be, in my experience, it's going to be really big and heavy and bulky, and the person that's giving it away might just really want to get rid of something, and you know, it's free. So if you have a bunch of people that can help you lift it, that's not a problem. But you know, everybody's busy nowadays, and it's hard to get people together to help you. So the way that I'm going to do this, I think it'll be useful, because what I'm doing is collecting. I've been collecting pieces, just different things. So, like for example, there, and like say this piece, and my it's going to be just a small surface area for the actual desk part. For that, I'm using an old bench from an organ, and I'll take the top off of that, paint that. Everything's going to be painted that color blue, and then maybe I'll do some paint over top of it, maybe a little white, and then sand it down. Maybe, I'm not sure, but that'll make it all uniform. So in other words, instead of me having to bring some big heavy desk down here and be a burden on other people asking them to help me, what I'm doing is recycling by taking these things out of the trash, painting them and cleaning them up and painting them, and then just assembling whatever I need to do that will serve my purpose, and then I don't have to lift some big bulky thing. And I wanted to put a little wall here in front of this heater, and I just happened to find, I won't pick them up out of there, but I happened to find these really nice doors. So I'll probably end up using this leg for maybe the side leg. And this is what I was thinking about using for the worktop or desktop. It's not very wide, but deep this way, but it's kind of long, so it should work. I'm just going to take this off and go ahead and paint it, and then assemble it. So these are the parts that I've found and painted so far, and so now I'll just kind of set these up like as if I'm a child playing with a set of blocks, and see how I like it. And of course I do want to find some more pieces, but this is all I was able to find so far, and painted outside and then brought in. So I decided the first thing that I want to do is use this nightstand as a corner piece for one side. I'm going to glue this. This is a piece of scrap from the piano or organ bench. I'm just going to glue that and screw that in place, clamp it, and then screw it. and then that'll be like a little ledge so that I can set my worktop on top of there. There'll be supports in the back where you can't see it, but I didn't want to cover this part up too because it looked kind of funny on top of there. So that'll be the first thing that I do. So one of the reasons why I usually like to do welding projects is because you can just hold something in place wherever you need it, and then you just kind of tack weld it and then go back to it. But what I'm doing here, I want to use this leg for the corner. So what I'll do is I'll use whatever I have lying around in the house, and I'll prop it up until I get it level where I need it, and then that's when I'll make the attachments or the cuts or whatever. And actually, I think this is a little high, so I'll have to lower that side. This one's on the ledge there before I cut it. But I'm just going to drill a couple holes in there and glue this and screw this, and then I'll put like maybe a non-decorative leg on the back. So the last thing that I'm working on here is I'm wet sanding the top a little bit. This is just the original piano bench, but I tried to give it a little kind of like a sunburst type look. And the bench was in pretty bad shape, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but I didn't feel like having everything blue. I just figured a little bit of wood left would be pretty cool, especially if it was, you know, something different. And it's not bad. I mean, I'll still polish it up a bit, but that'll be fine. All right, here's the finished desk. I don't have a chair for it yet, other than this kitchen chair, but it'll work for now. The top has some scratches on it, but since it's going to be used, I don't care. I'm happy with the look also. The color that I used is this Seaside Gloss from Rust-Oleum. I put it together just in one afternoon, although I've been collecting these parts and painting them for a while. I just put a few things that I think I might use, although I'm not using it yet. I just finished it up. This is something that I welded together before. And here's some vintage letter openers, although I don't really open letters. I'm not sure about these. I have these because I like the way they look. I was collecting these cigar boxes to make instruments with, but I really haven't been doing that quite yet. I've been busy building other stuff, but I was thinking about putting like a little handle on there and maybe using them for storage. Not sure about that yet. And yeah, I'm going to use these I'm going to put a little shelf in here. These handles, these are fake. I just threw them on there. I still need to find something maybe to put on the top of this. And I was looking for something to cover the back because I didn't really like the way that looked. And someone made this for me a while back. His name is Josh. And it's so big and heavy that I really didn't have any place to put it. So hopefully he won't mind, which I don't think he will. But I painted it and I used it for the back of this desk. So now it has a purpose. And when you walk in the basement here from the outside, you see it right away. So it's pretty cool. It's all screwed together. Everything's found objects. And just really, I think it's useful. I didn't actually even use a tape measure to put this together. I had a level and screws and a little glue for a few places. Other than that, it's just thrown together, which is the way I do a lot of things. But I think it'll serve its purpose. I still need to put like an electrical strip on the back there so I can do like soldering and stuff like that. But I'm very happy with it. So hopefully you enjoyed the build, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider that. My main focus is reusing discarded items. So I can tell you for a fact that this, and this, and this were all in the trash. So I mean, this was on its way to the trash. I got this from a neighbor, but this part was on its way to the trash. And it's really great to be able to reuse something. And this is something I needed, and I'll get use out of. And I think it's really pretty looking. So, yeah, please consider subscribing and following along as we reuse refuse or trash. Thank you.